Hello, today we're going to do our third series of cooking classes, and today we're going to do some fun Thanksgiving treats that you can try for your family and friends if anyone's coming over your house on Thanksgiving. My name is Miss Ruth. I'm glad to be here with you today to show you how to make our different snacks. The first treat that we're going to make today is the tasty turkey cheese ball. And I will show you the ingredients that you'll need to do this. Of course, the recipe is online, so you can also print that off to get the ingredients that you need. You need 1 Philadelphia cream cheese. You need 1 candy corn. You need 1 Whopper candy. You need 2 candy eyes. You need a Slim Jim. You need some mild shredded cheddar cheese. You need pretzel sticks and nuts to roll your cheese ball in. So it could be any nuts. I got walnuts. If you like a different type of nut, just chopped nuts you need. Okay, our first thing that we're going to do is get your cream cheese. It needs to be soft, so I soften my cream cheese in the microwave for just about 30 seconds. So you're going to cream your cream cheese. So you're going to make it really nice and fluffy, and you can use anything to stir this with. So just make sure it's like kind of a consistency of a butter. That's kind of a whipped butter. Okay, so once you get that done, now you're going to put your mild cheddar cheese in. You need a cup. I have a cup. It's okay if you put a little extra in there. So you add that to your cream cheese. Mix that all together. That's what you're going to make your cheese ball out of. Now you get to do the messy fun part. Make sure you washed your hands. I washed my hands before I did this. You're going to form your cheese ball. So you want to get all your cream cheese out of there. Okay, so get it all out. Okay, so you make your cheese ball like that. Then they suggest that you put this in the refrigerator for a couple hours. See, this is our cheese ball that we put in the refrigerator for a couple hours. It's nice and hard. And we're going to get our walnuts. And we're going to roll our cheese ball in the walnuts. You can put these on yourself. Kind of press them in there. Because this is kind of hard, so you're going to need to kind of press them in so they get all around your cheese ball. But you want it nice and solid, so you don't want to skip the step of putting it in the refrigerator. Let's just keep on doing this until you get it how you want it to look. Putting these all on the side and on the top. I need to get a few more out. Makes it look really nice. You can use this as an appetizer for your Thanksgiving dinner. If you have some people over and you want to sit there. I think that looks pretty good. You just get a few down here. Cover these up. Gotta just kind of work it in there. Let's put some on the front here. Okay, I'm going to put it on a nice tray so when you serve it, it'll look really nice. Now, the hardest thing to do for this cheese ball is to make your face. Okay, now you're going to make your face for your turkey. So you take your Slim Jim. The Slim Jims are really long, so I cut my Slim Jim in half. And you're going to use some chocolate that I melted in the microwave for about 30 seconds. You're going to put some chocolate at the top. And you can put your malted milk ball right there. Then this is the hard part, is trying to get your eyes to stick on your malted milk ball. And you might have to put it in the freezer to let the chocolate freeze. So I'm going to do this. If they don't stay on, I'll show you how they look when they're done, because this is a little hard to do. So you're going to put one on the side and one on the other side. I had big eyes. You can get smaller eyes. So that's not going to stay, but I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's completely done, because this is a hard step to do. And then you put your candy corn on the bottom. So that's what it's going to look like, but this is how it looks like when you get it done. And then you're going to stick that right in the middle of your cheese ball. Then the final step is to take your pretzels, and the pretzels are going to be your feathers. So you're going to stick these in, and you can put as many as you want, however you want to do it. You can make it any way you want it to look. You can have a lot of feathers, you can have a few feathers. I think it looks good with a variety of feathers. And you could use the feathers, the pretzel sticks, to even get your cheese out of your cheese ball. You can dip them in the cheese ball. So it just makes it a really cute appetizer for Thanksgiving. Make sure your pretzels are not broken. I keep getting a broken one. Okay, so there's your cheese ball, our first food for our Thanksgiving treats. The second thing that we're going to make is a pilgrim's hat. This is what it looks like. Here's our example of our pilgrim's hat. And then I'll show you the ingredients that you need. You need fudge stripe cookies. I used a Lifesaver gummy for the little buckle on here instead of gum because I couldn't find any orange gum, but you can use whatever you want for that. Then you need a miniature peanut butter cup. Then you need some yellow food coloring and then white icing. So our first step is to get some icing, some white icing out. Just need like about a spoonful. You can put it in a bowl. I have a little cup. Then put a few drops of the yellow food coloring in. You're going to stir that up. Make sure you get rid of all the orange part of the food coloring because you don't want that to show. So there it is. Okay. then you're going to take one of your fudge stripe cookies and turn it upside down. Put it on your plate that you're going to be making your cookie on. And they said to put the icing on your Reese cup, but I found that it was easier to put it on the middle of my cookie. So I'm going to do that with some of our yellow icing. Put a dab right in the middle. And you can put a little bit more. Kind of spread it out, make it kind of a circle. Then you're going to put your miniature peanut butter cup right on there. So that's your pilgrim hat. And you might want to have your mom or dad help you do this because you're going to have to do a little cutting. You get a gummy, find an orange one, or if you wanted a different color, there's all different colors in here. If you want a green one, you want a red one, whatever you want. And you're just going to make a little slice in there. You're just going to put that right in the front to make like the little buckle. And there you have a cute little snack to eat maybe before or after Thanksgiving, or you could use these as a place setting to and write people's names on it with a little card, a place card, and so people know where they're sitting at the Thanksgiving dinner. The third treat that we're making is a very healthy turkey fruit tray. I already put it together and you have the instructions on how to do that. So I'm just going to point and show you some of the things how you make this because it would be easier than trying to do this all together. And you can use whatever fruit you like. If you like green grapes, you like kiwi, you like, if you don't like strawberries, whatever. But I use strawberries. So the first thing I did was cut my strawberries in half and make the first line of the feathers. Then I used bananas as my second area of the feathers. And you don't want to cut the bananas too early because, of course, bananas do turn. And then my last line I had red grapes. But like I said, you can use whatever fruit you'd like. Now, the hardest thing to make was our turkey body. And what I used for the body is a pear. I used 2 chocolate chips for the eyes, put a little icing on there to make them stay. I used a carrot, cut a little wedge of a carrot and just put my chocolate icing on there to make that hold. And then I used the baby carrots to make the feet. And this is what the feet look like. And then I put it all together. And this is a very healthy treat for Thanksgiving. Again, it could be another appetizer. And you could get some fruit dip to dip your fruit in. And it's just a fun thing to make for your Thanksgiving Day dinner. The last treat that we're making is the Nutter Butter Cookie Turkey. So this is what it looks like. And then I'll show you your ingredients that you need are the Nutter Butter cookies. You need a little Red Hot. They used a sprinkle, but I think a Red Hot looks better. A miniature peanut butter cup. Some candy corn. Your eyes, little eyes that have already been pre-made. And some chocolate icing. Okay, so your chocolate icing is going to be what we use to put your turkey together. So we're going to open this up. We're going to get your Nutter Butter cookie, put it on the plate where you're going to do your construction. So you're going to put a dab of chocolate icing on there. Then you're going to take your miniature chocolate chip and put that right on there. Then you're going to make the face. So again, you need to put a little bit of icing for the eyes. Like I said before, you can use small or big eyes. I just had the big eyes, so I'm just going to use those. Then to make your little beak, you just took the end off of a candy corn. So you're going to put another little dab of chocolate on your candy corn. Put that right in the middle. Then your little red hot or little red, that makes a little gobbler part of your turkey. So that's the face of your turkey. Then to make the feathers, you're going to do those on the back of your turkey's body, and that's the back of the Nutter Butter. And you put a little icing on there, and then spread these out to make your turkey feathers. You can kind of need to put a little bit more icing on there. And again, this is a cute little treat. Even if you have some kids coming to Thanksgiving dinner, this would be something fun that they could make while you're waiting for Thanksgiving dinner to start. So again, this is a fun craft to make. It can be a little dessert after dinner, or it could be something that you use for a little place setting for your Thanksgiving dinner. Our final item that we're going to make today is our punch. We always end up our program with a punch. So this punch is called Autumn Harvest Punch. And I'll show you the ingredients that you need to get for this punch. You need ginger ale, pear juice. I found pear juice at Giant Eagle. If you look at Walmart, I couldn't find it at Walmart. So if you're not finding pear juice, you might want to look at Giant Eagle. You also need cranberry juice, apple juice, and orange concentrated. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put in our juice is the orange juice. And I let it set out so it's a little bit not real solid. So you want to make sure your orange juice is, you want to mix it up a little bit so you can get it mixed up really well. Now you're going to put 1 cup of pear juice. And I'm going to shake this up to make sure it gets really stirred really well. Then you need your liquid measuring cup to measure this out. Look here. Okay, so there's my cup of pear juice. I'm going to stir that up with my orange juice. Then you need 2 cups of cranberry juice. It says 16 ounces. So 16 ounces is 2 cups of cranberry juice. Again, use your liquid measuring cup to do this, so you get a precise measurement. So there's 1. There's 2. Okay. So I'm going to stir that up. Then we're going to put all of our apple juice in. So this is 64 fluid ounces of apple juice. And in my recipe, they said you don't have to add any ginger ale, but you can. But I think it'll taste really good with the ginger ale, because this is probably a tart tasting punch, and it'll help it not be so tart if you add the ginger ale. So I'm going to add the ginger ale to my punch. It gives it kind of a bubbly flavor too. Again, this is a nice refreshing punch that you can serve before your meal or when you're having a dessert. It's just something very healthy, very tasty. And then they suggested to cut some apples to decorate it with. You can also put some ice in it to keep it cold. You can add cranberries if you want to add some cranberries to make it look really pretty, really festive. You can do whatever you want to your punch. So I'm anxious to taste this, and I want to thank Miss Kathy for her help behind the scenes and helping me do things for my program today. So let's try our punch, Miss Kathy.
Sounds good. Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Tastes good. Bye, everyone. See you
Bye.
next time for Christmas
Yes,
treats.
we're going to have some fun Christmas treats to try.